Welcome to lovely Palm Springs Stadium for some day baseball. First pitch here, just at about 11:45 a.m. As promised, happy Juneteenth. Today we celebrate freedom, emancipation, and bravery and liberty. So a great day for some baseball. It's the Chill and the Haymakers. And the first pitch is a called ball inside to Samuel Jaramillo. So 1-0 to Jaramillo. The pitch up high, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch is down low. Thank you so much for joining us here on the great holiday of Juneteenth. I'm Jack Lennon. Across the room producing is my good friend Sam Egan, who called the first game. So 3-0 pitch to Jaramillo, up and away. Ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk by Rivas to open up the game. And that will bring up John Guerrero from Eureka College. So a man on quickly for Guerrero. Jacob Korselman from Ellsworth Community College is on deck. And the first pitch is down and away. So Rivas, 5 pitches into this outing, yet to throw a strike. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Runner goes, throw down to second, and Jaramillo is safe. So a stolen base from Jaramillo. Everett Babcock's throw not in time. And the pitch was called a ball, so it's 2-0. Rivas still yet to find the strike zone. Here's the pitch. That up at the top of the zone, a called strike. So Rivas finally comes in. And this one fouled back, 2-2. Lovely day for some baseball. Temperatures will be in the 90s all day long. 2-2 pitch from Rivas. And he got him looking with the breaking ball. So one away here. Guerrero down on strikes. Samuel Jaramillo still off second. And here is Jacob Korselman. And Korselman draws the start as the shortstop. Here's a pitch to Korselman, a breaking ball. Big curveball looping in for a swing and a miss strike, 0-1. So the 0-1 pitch from Rivas, swinging a ground ball to third. Up with it, Freeze, throw to Quinn in time for out number 2. 2 down here. The runner, Samuel Jaramillo, stays at first. At second. And Korselman goes down on a 5-3. So that will bring up Miles Washington now. Washington, the starting left fielder today for the Haymakers. And the first pitch to Washington is cut on and fouled off to the left side and well back out of play amongst the spectators. Oh, and 1 runner off of second, nothing. Top of the first. Rivas delivers the 0-1 pitch and a line drive. Caught at short, throw to Quinn in time, inning over. So we go to the last half of the first. It is the Haymakers nothing, the Chill coming up right here on the PSCL YouTube when we come back.
It's a family setting, you know, we get into conversation and it's comfortable here is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family oriented. You know, they cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
Najee Basile, the pitcher for the Haymakers. And here's the lineup he will face. It'll be Cam Washington, Matt Radagna, and Noah McCarty, the first three for the Chill. Connor Freese, Amari Quinn, Devin Baker will follow. Adonel Bautista, Shane Flynn, Everett Babcock, 7, 8, 9. And Indio Pavia Picot, the shortstop, will bat 10th. So here is Cam Washington, the leadoff man, center fielder. Just about nearly 2 weeks in now to the PSCL. There's the first pitch to Washington, and it skips in the dirt for a called ball. The Haymakers and the Chill here from lovely Palm Springs Stadium. Here's a 1-0 pitch, way off the outside, 2-0. Cam Washington takes up high, 3-0. So Nick Rivas, the pitcher for the Chill, got through the first inning scoreless. Struggled to hit the zone early on, and so has Basile, but he gets a 3-0 count pitch to go for a strike here. It's 3-1. And Basile delivers, and here is ball 4. So Washington takes the leadoff walk. Both leadoff hitters have drawn the walk on 5 pitches or less. So here is Matt Radagna. And Radagna will be the DH today. One of 2 designated hitters. Remember, the PSCL has 10-man lineups. So each team gets a pair of designated hitters. Cam Washington takes off for second. He'll be in without a throw standing up. So a stolen base for Washington puts him in scoring position. Radagna now will only need a base hit to get him in. So here is the 1-0 from Basile. The pitch. Down and in, 2-0. And now we've got a quick mound meeting between catcher and pitcher. Brock Robb, the catcher for the Haymakers. Now Robb departs, and Basile steps back to the mound. 2-0 pitch, runner goes, here it is. It's down low, and taking third without a throw once again is Cam Washington. So now all it takes is a soft ground ball, maybe a sacrifice fly for Radanya to get Washington home. Three-0 pitch. Called strike right on the inside corner, 3-1. Washington ready to take off, and Radanya takes ball 4. So back-to-back walks allowed by Basile to start off this game. Just like that, the Chill have runners on the corners with the middle of the order coming up. Here's Noah McCarty. Now pickoff throw to first, not in time. Back safely is Radanya. Connor Freeze is on deck, the third baseman. Now McCarty takes. Inside, 2-0. Runner goes from first. No throw from Robb. So now 2 in scoring position and a 3-0 count to Noah McCarty. So Radanya stealing second. Washington off of third with a pair of stolen bases. 3 stolen bases before Najee Basile had even recorded an out. And here is the 3-0 pitch, and it's way off the outside. I suppose that was ball 3. So now it is 3-0, says the home plate umpire. And McCarty stands in, takes ball 4 for real this time. So the bases are loaded for the cleanup hitter, Connor Freeze. So in the Chill's last game, which was on Wednesday, they had the day off yesterday. Freeze was 0 for 2 with a punch out. Now we got a mound meeting. Freeze was 0 for 2 with a punch out. He usually hits in the middle of this order. Amari Quinn, the man on deck, was 0 for 1 with a pair of walks. And that was an 8-4 win for the Chill over on the turf field. Behind the right center field wall here at Palm Springs Stadium, there is a turf field where morning games happen. Here's the first pitch to Freeze, and it's in the dirt, 1-0. So 3 walks for Najee Basile, 3 stolen bases allowed. And all 3 stolen bases uncontested. Robb has not made a throw down to second. Here's a 1-0 pitch, a mighty cut and a whiff, 1-1. And now we've already got some action in the bullpen for the Haymakers. So early on, trying to avoid utter disaster. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and he takes up high, 2-1. Two-one pitch, up high again, 3-1. So now Basile has to come in to the zone, or he will risk walking the third baseman with the bases loaded. So here's a short ground ball to second, and it's bobbled and not in time. There will be no throw, so a run will score. It's an infield single for Freeze, and it is 1-0 Chill. Quite a way to get the first hit of this game, but tomorrow morning that will show up as a line drive up the middle in the box score. And that will actually do it for Najee Basil. We've got a new pitcher. We'll greet him when we come back here from Palm Springs Stadium. It's 1-0 Chill in the bottom of the first.
The Management Trust is a 100% employee-owned company. Every employee has a vested interest in providing memorable experiences to every homeowner and board members of HOAs. It's a very powerful thing. No homeowners association is too small or too large for us to manage. From community maintenance services to customized absentee home care, the Management Trust provides just about every service any homeowner could ask for.
Hi, I'm Damien with the Management Trust. We're a community management built differently for your homeowners association. To find out how, give me a call.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Quality first is quite a philosophy to live by. But world-class ingredients are the foundation of great meals. And we wouldn't have it any other way. At Kaiser Grill in downtown Palm Springs, we believe you deserve the best. So whether it's dinner for two or a celebration with 200 friends, quality is our promise to you. Because quality is king. Quality is Kaiser.
Welcome back to the Palm Springs Stadium broadcast booth. I'm Jack Lennon here. Bottom one, 1-0 Chill over the Haymakers. Amari Quinn stands in with the bases loaded, still nobody out, and swings and hits a high pop-up on the infield. Catch is made, one away here. So a non-productive out, and that is huge. A new pitcher for the Haymakers is going to be Andre Landeros from Southwestern Christian University. So that will bring up Devin Baker, and the first pitch to him, a swing and a miss late on the fastball, 0-1. Baker, another mighty hack and a whiff. And it's 0-2. So Landeros doing exactly what Basil struggled with early, throwing strikes. And that is all that you can ask out of a guy when there's bases loaded, nobody out, a run already across. Here is the 0-2 pitch. Big looping curveball, falls up and over the zone, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, up and away, 2-2 to Devin Baker. Two-two pitch, up and away again, 3-2. So now the count run full with the bases loaded. Just one out, a run already across here for the Chill. It was Cam Washington who scored on the RBI single by Connor Freeze. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Landeros with the slider off the outside. Giving chase was Baker. 2 down here quickly for Landeros. So Andre Landeros gets the big strikeout. That brings up Aranel Baptista. Baptista asks for time. Baptista is in right field today. So if Andre Landeros can escape this half inning with the Chill only scoring the 1 run, that would be monumental in keeping this game at least competitive, because the bases were loaded with nobody out. A run had already scored. And the first pitch is low to Baptista. Here is Landeros on the 1-0. The pitch, down and away, 2-0. To a pitch, outside again, so Landeros now struggling to throw strikes, and that, with the bases loaded, just cannot happen. So it's 3-0. And that one fouled back, 3-1. So Andre Landeros trying desperately to keep this 1-0 Chill lead exactly where it is. And here is the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4 high. So Baptista takes the huge walk. And that is the 4th walk of the inning for the Chill. And a run will score. It's 2-0. So not the most climactic 2-run inning you've ever seen. It's only been on 1 hit. 4 walks, an infield single, a pop out, a strikeout. Pretty pedestrian way of scoring a pair. Here's the pitch from Andre Landeros to Shane Flynn. It's a first pitch strike. And the count is 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a line drive, base hit up the middle. McCarty will score. Coming around and scoring after him is Freeze. Baptista to second. 2 runs will be plated. It is 4-0 Chill, and a huge 2-out single for Shane Flynn. So the Chill double their lead, and that brings up Everett Babcock. And for Landeros, he looked like he was going to be able to get out of this thing with, if not scoreless, just a 1 run across after the departure of Basil. Instead, it is 4-0. So Basil, who does not record an out, records 3 walks, a base hit, and 4 earned runs. Here's the first pitch to Babcock. It's fouled off. So a brutal inning for Naji Basil. Landeros now in trouble of his own, trying to get out of this 2-out jam. And here's the 0-1 pitch, and a curveball is high. 1-1 on deck is Indio Pavia Picot. He would be the 10th batter of the inning if Babcock were to reach. 1-1 pitch. In there at the bottom of the zone, a called strike, 1-2. One and two, the count to Everett Babcock. Here it is, the pitch. Strike 3 called right on the inside corner. Babcock cannot believe it. But at long last for Basil and Landeros, the inning over. We go to the second inning. It's 4-0 Chill right here on the PSCL YouTube network.
Jessup Auto Plaza has been proudly serving the Coachella Valley since 1938 as your trusted family-owned auto destination. Now, electrify your drive with the Valley's most extensive range of electric vehicles. Drive the Chevrolet Blazer, Equinox, Silverado, the powerful GMC Hummer, Sierra, and the distinctive Cadillac Lyriq. Silent power, bold performance. Electrify your drive. Jessup Auto Plaza. Since 1938, the EV brands you love, the family you trust.
Hey, Coachella Valley, Patrick Summers here, General Air Conditioning and Plumbing. Spring is here and summer is right behind it. Don't get caught with a broken air conditioning system. Call us now. Let us get a tune-up done. We're offering a special for $79. It comes with a seasonal guarantee. Call our team today. Get yourself scheduled before the heat hits. Be proactive, not reactive. Go ahead and book at callthegeneral.com or call our offices and we'll get you taken care of.
Here is Isaiah Martin, the College of the Desert product, to lead off the inning against Nick Rivas. Rivas pitched a scoreless first and got a big-time performance by his offense in the last of the first, and now comes back onto the mound suddenly with a 4-0 lead and gets a swing and a miss here. It's 0-1. To Isaiah Martin. Here is the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a bloop shot into shallow center. Coming over to make the catch, Noah McCarty. One away. So that brings up Tyler Crawford, who also doubles as a starting pitcher, has pitched twice this season for the Palm Springs Power, who will play at 7 p.m. tonight against the Inland Valley Pirates. The first pitch is high to Crawford. It's 1-0. Crawford, a very short bat. And that one's 2-0. It cannot be the head of the bat. The barrel cannot be longer than his forearm. Here is a 2-0 pitch, and it's lined back off the netting, 2-1. So if you're just joining us, 4-0 here, top two, Chill lead after a big bottom half of the first in which the Haymakers pitching staff really struggled to find the zone. There's the 2-1. It's up and away. 3-1 to Tyler Crawford. Three-one pitch. Crawford takes up high. So ball 4 to Tyler Crawford. It's the second walk issued by Rivas. Now a combined 6 walks in the first inning and a third. Between these two teams. So here is Philip Swinford III. Swinford at second base today. Runner goes. Rivas throws, and they got him picked off. And McCarty will apply the tag. So 1 away. Now 2 away for the Chill on the easy pickoff. Crawford went long before Rivas had even really squared towards the catcher in Flynn. And now is, for Swinford, it becomes a much more meaningless at-bat with nobody on and 2 down instead of a man leading off of first and only 1 away. So Rivas gets the pick off and misses with the first pitch wide. Now comes back with a fastball in the dirt, 2-0. So Philip Swinford III, the infielder, steps back in after a timeout. 2-0 pitch. Right there on the outer third, but call the ball, 3-0. Pitch. Down low, ball 4. So the 4-pitch walk to Swinford. Back-to-back walks issued by Rivas. And that will bring up Connor Crawford. With Brock Robb, the catcher, on deck. That one off the outside, 1-0. Both Connor and Tyler Crawford attend San Bernardino Valley University. There, a swing and a high pop-up. Quinn will call everybody off and lunge over to make the catch. Inning over for Nick Rivas. He's through 2 scoreless despite issuing 3 walks. We go to the last of the second. It's the Haymakers nothing, the Chill 4, right here on the PSCL YouTube network.
For 20 years, our family's mission has been simple. It all starts at Stuffed, where exceptional service meets bold flavors. Every crust, a masterpiece. Cocktails crafted to perfection, and an atmosphere that brings family and friends together. Stuffed pizza, dine-in or takeout. Savor and enjoy at our 2 locations. Quality, service, family legacy, it all starts at Stuffed.
Whenever you find yourself hungry for something real, simple, and true, we're here for you.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Monster Shakes, the best ice cream creations in the desert and only place in the world that serves all 10 flavors of Dole Soft Serve. The winner of the best soft serve and smoothies, home to the world's best date shake and other fun creations like ice cream nachos and the cotton candy burrito. For a limited time, come in and try your luck. Any soft serve that weighs exactly 16 ounces is free. Monster Shakes in Palm Springs and Cathedral City facing the Mary Pickford. Franchise opportunities available too. Monster Shakes, a delicious mess.
Welcome back to Palm Springs Stadium. Indio Pavia Pico will lead things off here. Bottom 2. It's 4-0 Chill as we return right here to the PSCL YouTube network. Thank you so much for joining us. Jack Lennon is. Sam Egan is also along in the other booth to produce. He did a great job on that first game between the Blue Sox and the Coyotes. So it was an 18-1 blowout. This one looking to go at a similar pace as the first pitch is a called strike to Pico from Andres Landeros. And Landeros, the 0-1 pitch, goes with the soft stuff, a curveball, a little bit high, 1-1. 1-1 pitch right there with a fastball for a called strike, 1-2. So Picot, known for his glove and his speed, playing shortstop today. And the 1-2 pitch is on the way from Andre Landeros, and it's down low, 2-2. Two misses with a high curveball. 3-2. The count run full. My apologies. It was the Blue Sox and the Lumberjacks today. Earlier this morning, the Lumberjacks won 18-1. They improved to 8-0, a PSCL best. This one grounded to second. A high hopper, but picked by Swinford. Throw to Crawford in time. 1 away. So it is a 4-3 retirement for Pavia Picot. That brings up Cam Washington. He's 1 for 1 in terms of reaching base safely with a walk. Stole 2 bags and scored a run. So he's been all over the place on the base paths today. And he takes the first pitch high. It's 1-0. To Cam Washington, the center fielder for the Chill. Now he takes a curveball right on the outer third, 1-1. So 1-1 the count to Cam Washington. The pitch, swinging a high foul off to the left side, out of play amongst the umbrella and chairs over there. And for Washington, now trailing 1-2 with 1 out, nobody on here. Bottom half of the second. One and two, the count, the pitch, up and away, 2-2. If you're just joining, we got a good one for you. It is the Haymakers and the Chill. The Chill lead 4-0 here, bottom second. 2-2 pitch, swing, and a miss. He got him with the fastball off the outside corner. So Washington down on strikes. That will bring up Matt Radagna. Radagna also walked his first time, stole a bag, and also scored a run. First pitch to Radagna is low and away, 1-0. Is shot into right field, a base hit. Jaramillo over to cut it off. So that puts a man aboard on first here with 2 men out, and Noah McCarty will come up. So a base hit for Radagna. And McCarty, in his first plate appearance, you guessed it, a walk. He also, you guessed it, scored a run. So McCarty looking to reach base safely for the second straight plate appearance here with 2 down and a man leading off of first in Radagna. The first pitch is fouled back off the netting, 0-1. Now a balk, and advancing to second is Radagna, so into scoring position he goes. And that changes things significantly for McCarty, who now needs only a base hit to score a run. So the 0-1 pitch to McCarty, and he lines this one into center field. Coming in, though, to make a running catch, Guerrero. The inning is over. We go to the top half of the third. It's still 4-0 Chill right here on the Power Summer Collegiate League YouTube network.
Think of the highest quality you can imagine. Now, think higher.
Hamburgers, all about.
Thank you for calling the Sandwich Spot. Is this a sandwich emergency? It's a sandwich emergency!
Great sandwiches made with love. The Sandwich Spot. Love all, eat all. Located in downtown Palm Springs inside of the Henry Frank Arcade.
Jessup Auto Plaza has been proudly serving the Coachella Valley since 1938 as your trusted family-owned auto destination. Now, electrify your drive with the Valley's most extensive range of electric vehicles. Drive the Chevrolet Blazer, Equinox, Silverado, the powerful GMC Hummer, Sierra, and the distinctive Cadillac Lyriq. Silent power, bold performance. Electrify your drive. Jessup Auto Plaza. Since 1938, the EV brands you love, the family you trust.
Welcome back to Palm Springs Stadium here in beautiful Palm Springs, California, in the Coachella Valley, the desert. And the first pitch from Rivas here is up high to start off the third inning. He will face Brock Robb. Christian Alford is on deck. It's 4-0 Chill as a fastball poured in for a strike on the inner third. 1-1. There, a curveball clips the upper part of the zone, 1-2. To Robb, the catcher. And Rivas sets, fires. That one, a slider, down and away. 2-2. Robb, known for his powerful arm behind the dish. Rivas looking to strike him out. 2-2 pitch. Up high, 3-2. So we'll get a payoff pitch here. As the count runs full, here is the aforementioned payoff pitch. Got him looking with the curveball. Boy, it just looped and looped and looped and dropped in there at the last second. Strike three. That will bring up Christian Alford. So Rivas gets his first K, and it's a backwards one as Robb goes down looking. And Alford takes a called strike on the first pitch on the outside corner, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch to Alford, a curveball, strike two. Rivas, who did not find the strike zone until his 7th pitch of the game, has done a really nice job bouncing back, has not allowed a run, and has done a really nice job finding the zone now. And a swing and a miss on a slider. Boy, that was nasty all the way, maybe 6 inches off the plate, and Alford chased it the whole way. 2 down here in the top of the third. Second strikeout of the day, back-to-back punch-outs for Rivas. One looking, one swinging, and that will flip the lineup over to Isamuel Jaramillo. First pitch to him is a slider that bounces in the dirt and up off the backstop. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch, swinging a high, not deep fly ball out to right, moving back. Baptista. The inning quickly for Nick Rivas over. We go to the last of the third. It is 4-0 Chill with Connor Freeze, Amari Quinn, and Devin Baker due up for them when we come back on the PSCL YouTube network.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Across the Coachella Valley, you'll find our communities powered by short-term rentals. These rentals bring visitors and dollars to the region. Whether attending events, checking out the art scene, or dining at restaurants, when they spend money, we all score. The nearly $1 billion impact of short-term vacation rentals generates tax revenues that fund police, firefighters, education, and many other programs that improve our daily lives. To learn why short-term rentals are a grand slam for the home team, visit onecv.org.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Connor Freeze will go first here against Andre Landeros, and he takes a first pitch strike with a slider on the outside corner, 0-1. Freeze 1-for-1 with an RBI single on the infield grass in the first inning. And he takes now a slider on the inside, 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch from Landeros. Swinging a little looper to right. Coming in a few steps. Jaramillo makes the catch, 1 away. So Freeze is retired. That will bring up Amari Quinn, who popped out his first time. So he is 0-for-1. Quinn, the senior at Xavier, Louisiana University. And Quinn takes low and away, ball 1. Quinn, primarily a first baseman, but also does a little bit of pitching. And the 1-0 pitch is down and away once again. It's 2-0. So 2-0 from Andre Landeros to Amari Quinn, one away, nobody on. Here is the 2-0 pitch, and it's low with a breaking ball, 3-0. Just a reminder, PSCL games are 7 innings or a 2-hour, 15-minute time limit, whichever comes first, as Quinn takes ball 4. This one in the bottom of the third, we're about 47 minutes into this game, so moving by quickly as Quinn trots down to first. Devin Baker will come up now with a man off of first and 1 out. First pitch to Baker from Landeros is a called strike with a fastball on the outer third, 0-1. Now, Baker fouls this one back over our heads, 0-2. So now, Landeros can extend this pitch wherever he'd like to. Probably going to look for a ground ball. Try and get the inning-ending double play. Here is Landeros' pitch. Runner goes, and it's fouled back. So trying to avoid the double play was Chill manager Zach Phillips by sending Quinn in motion and having Baker go for the hit and run. Oh, 2 pitch once again with 1 out. Quinn leading off of first after the walk. And the pickoff throw to first. Quinn back in time safely. 0-2. It remains. Landeros throws. Baker swings and just barely gets a piece. So 0-2 it remains from Landeros to Baker. Here is the third straight 0-2 pitch. Quinn goes again, this one off the outside, and Quinn will take second without a throw. So the stolen base for Amari Quinn. One-two pitch, up and in, 2-2. So bottom 3, a man off of second. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Two-two pitch, down low, 3-2. So Baker has worked his way all the way back into this count. After starting off 0-2 in a deep hole. Three-two pitch. Swinging a line drive into left center field. That's a base hit. Quinn will pump the brakes at third. He got a late jump. And Baker has got the third hit of the day. Make that the 4th hit of the day for the Chill. First pitch to Adanel Baptista is off the outside. It's 1-0. So now runners on the corners for Baptista. A big opportunity here to extend this Chill lead. Runner goes, swinging a foul back off the catcher's mask. So 1-1. Landeros looking for that ground ball to get out of this inning. So here is the 1-1 pitch from Andre Landeros. 1 out. Runners on the corners. Throw back to first. Diving back safely is Devin Baker. Vince Hesprick and Stephen Buxton will be along for the broadcast of the Palm Springs Power game tonight, starting at 7 o'clock. This one's grounded to third. Coming in to scoop it and kicking off his glove is Tyler Crawford. So a run will come in to score, and it's going to be scored a base hit for Baptista, and that will put runners on first and second. It's 5-0 Chill. So Baptista, his second RBI of the day. This time comes by way of a base hit. Last time it was on an RBI walk. And here's Shane Flynn, the catcher, takes a called strike right on the outside corner, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch from Landeros is a called strike, 0-2. So 0-2 with 2 on, just 1 away. Now, timeout called for by Flynn. Now he steps back in. Landeros looks back to second. Now throws. There, a high fly ball. Not deep. Washington underneath it makes the catch. Runners will stay. 2 down. So Flynn, boy, just missed one there. Go down as an F7. And that will bring up Everett Babcock, who gets the day off from catching. He's playing as one of the 2 designated hitters today. And he grounds the first pitch from Landeros on the ground to first. Covering first, and not in time is Landeros. So an infield single for Babcock. Boy, it looked like Crawford might have had a chance to get over and make the play with his own legs, but kind of just caught in that awkward in-between spot where Landeros was halfway there and Crawford's just as far away. So who takes it? And it ended up being Landeros, but it wasn't quick enough. So that will be the second hit of the inning. Now the base is loaded for Indio Pavia Pico. And he takes down low on the first pitch. It's 1-0. So still 2 down, 1-0 pitch. Pico shoots this one to left. Washington back, ranging and making the catch. So Pico with hard contact, but not hard enough. We go to the top half of the 4th. It is the Chill 5, the Haymakers nothing on the Power Summer Collegiate League YouTube network.
Quality first is quite a philosophy to live by. But world-class ingredients are the foundation of great meals. And we wouldn't have it any other way. At Kaiser Grill in downtown Palm Springs, we believe you deserve the best. So whether it's dinner for 2 or a celebration with 200 friends, quality is our promise to you. Because quality is king. Quality is Kaiser.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
John Guerrero will lead things off here in the top of the 4th for the Haymakers, who trail 5-0 here on the PSCL YouTube network. Nick Rivas is still going for the Chill. He's had a great day. 3 innings pitched, 2 strikeouts, no hits allowed. My colleague and friend Sam Egan got about 5 innings of the way to calling a no-hitter before the Blue Sox finally had a bloop single in the top of the 6th of that game, which ended 18-1. Here's a 1 pitch. It's off the outside. This one is swung on and high, pop up. It'll be Rivas, the pitcher, making the catch, 1 away. So that brings up Jacob Korselman, the shortstop. And he's 0 for 1 with a ground out to third. And the first pitch from Rivas is down low. It's 1-0. Now Rivas hurls, swinging a line shot to left and well over the head of Baker. This one will kiss up off against the wall. Now cruising into second and now breaking for third, and the throw to Rivas is offline. So he had a double, did Korselman, but the errant throw in allows Korselman to go all the way to third. We have our first hit of the day. Score that a double and an E7. For Jacob Korselman. It was Baker who made the errant throw and left. Now that one lined to left. More work for Baker. Now he will not get there. He started in and it just was over his head the whole time. Coming around third and scoring is Korselman. It'll be an E7. So the second error in as many plays for Devin Baker. Washington is aboard. He'll be given the RBI as the fly ball was likely deep enough to score a run on a sacrifice anyway. So it's an unearned run for Nick Rivas, though. And now a man off of second with one away, and paying Rivas a visit is the catcher Shane Flynn. So here is Isaiah Martin. Martin's 0 for 1 with a pop-out. He takes the first pitch strike with a fastball, 0-1. So it's 5-1. The Haymakers are on the board here at Palm Springs Stadium. 0-1 pitch from Nick Rivas. Here it is. Now time called for by Isaiah Martin. This one is shot high and foul and out of play. It's 1-2. So here is the 1-2 pitch from Nick Rivas, the long-awaited 1-2 pitch. Swinging a high fly ball back and out of play off the bleachers and into Sunrise Park. So 1-2 with one out. Runner off of second, a run already across here. Top four for the Haymakers, who trail now 5-1. One and two. The pitch. Got him looking with the slider. Rivas struck him out. Beautiful pitch right there. 2 down. So now 2 away on the backwards K for Rivas. It's his third strikeout of the game. Here's Tyler Crawford, and Crawford floats this one into right, coming in to make the running catch. Adanel Baptista. The inning is over. We go to the last of the fourth. The Chill lead 5-1 on the Power Summer Collegiate League YouTube network.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online.
Bottom of the fourth, 5-1 Chill. Here is Cam Washington leading off for the Chill. If you're just joining us, welcome to Palm Springs Stadium. Welcome to the Palm Springs Stadium broadcast booth. Thank you so much for coming along. I'm Jack Lennon. Sam Egan is along producing. Here's the first pitch from the new pitcher, Isaiah Martin. And Washington takes down low. The Chill have dominated this game. 5 runs on 5 hits. The Haymakers, 1 run on 2 hits. One-0 pitch from Isaiah Martin. Down low. So 2-0 to Cam Washington, the pitch. On the outside corner with a fastball, 2-1. One way off the outside. 3-1 to Cameron Washington. Washington from Baton Rouge Community College, going to be a sophomore over there. And here is the 3-1 pitch. Up and away, ball 4. So Washington with his second walk of the day. And look out, he's got great speed. He already stole 2 bags his first time on base, and that will bring up Matt Radanya. Halfway through this ball game. Bottom of the 4th. Here is Radanya. Radanya's 1 for 1, a base hit, a run scored, a stolen base, a walk. He's done it all today. And now stepping off and checking over on Washington is Martin. First pitch to Radanya, up and away, 1-0. Martin's 1-0. Swinging a line drive on the ground to third. Could be a pair. To first for 1, Crawford. To second for 2, Swinford. So 2 down quickly here after the double play. Radanya grounds into the 5-4-3. And that will bring up Noah McCarty. So the Haymakers turn 2. McCarty now comes up with nobody on. 2 down. Pitch. Curveball just up. 1-0. Huge double play for Martin, trying to get the Haymakers bats back up as soon as possible after the inaugural run of the game came in the top of the 4th for them. Here's a pitch. McCarty thought about it. Called a strike. 1-1. Count even at 1-1. 2 down, nobody on the pitch to McCarty. Slapped into shallow right center field. Falling, and a running catch by Guerrero. So the inning is over. We go to the top of the 5th. It's the Chill 5 The Haymakers won right here on the Power Summer Collegiate League YouTube network.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Hello, Power Baseball fans. At SBMP Attorneys, we believe in the power of community. And that's why we proudly support the Palm Springs Power, our hometown baseball team. After a memorable championship season in 2024, capping off the team's 20th anniversary, we're all very excited about the 2025 Power team. SBMP Attorneys and the Palm Springs Power are two teams that are committed to excellence, community, and the spirit of winning. We'll see you all at the ballpark.
Monster Shakes, the best ice cream creations in the desert and only place in the world that serves all 10 flavors of Dole Soft Serve. The winner of the best soft.
Philip Swinford will hit first against Nick Rivas, who's pitched great. Rivas through 4 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts, no hits. 1 hit. No earned runs. And 3 walks issued. Here's the first pitch to Philip Sanford III, and he takes down low. It's 1-0. So Swinford takes up and away 2-0 to Philip Swinford III from Nick Rivas. Rivas opened up the game against Naji Basil, and the game was not long for Basil, who only faced 4 batters and ended up with 4 earned runs. 2-0 pitch. Slider in there, called strike 2-1. Down and away. 3-1. From Rivas to Swinford. Three-one pitch. Up and in. Ball 4. So Swinford takes the walk. It is his second of the day. Here to start off inning number 5, and that brings up Connor Crawford. Pitch to Crawford, low and away, 1-0. A pitch is low. Luca Fazio is up in the Chill bullpen. Two-0 pitch. Right there, but call the ball. 3-0. Rivas put a hand up and says, well, where exactly did that one miss? So 3-0 to Crawford, and he takes a called strike with a fastball. Israel Garcia, the reliever for the Chill, heading down to the bullpen now to get warmed up. And that is ball 4 to Crawford. So back-to-back walks from Rivas. Walks number 4 and 5 to lead off the top of the 5th here. So here's Brock Rabb. And Rabb takes the first pitch curveball, looping in for a strike, 0-1. As always in Palm Springs, sunny outside, beautiful day. 95 degrees, but wind gusts up to 14 miles an hour. Pickoff throw to second, and it squirts away into center field. Starting for third and now going fully. Here's the throw to third, and safe, says Wyatt Ellis, the field umpire. Boy, that was a really close play. Swinford, I don't think he realized it went into center field until about a second after it did. But Crawford will stay at first, and that's huge. The second run of this game, 90 feet away for the Haymakers. 0-1 to Robb. Another curveball in there, nothing in two. Christian Alford is the man on deck. Rivas. The pickoff throw over to first. And now they're going to say a balk. So coming in to score is Philip Sanford. And that is huge because now there is no possibility of the double play. Connor Crawford advances to second. And it's a 3-run game. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Brock Robb. Up high. So that's the first earned run of the day for Nick Rivas. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ooh, just off the outside. Rivas does not like that call. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Robb down on strikes. So Robb goes around on the breaking ball. And he gives Rivas his fourth strikeout. That brings up Alford, a huge punch out for Robb. First pitch to Alford is a strike. It's 0-1. Alford taps this one to third. Freeze coming in, throws to Quinn in time. Quinn had to really stretch for that one, but makes a nice catch. 2 down. Moving over to third on the play is Connor Crawford. And Chill manager Zach Phillips is going to let Rivas try to finish this inning out. Probably going to be his last hitter regardless of the result. First pitch to Samuel Jaramillo, a called strike. That one grounded foul off to the right side. It's actually a pinch hitter for Jaramillo. It's going to be Addison Seuss from Palm Desert High School. Rivas. 1-1 pitch, way off the outside. 2-1. Make that 1-2. Grounded to first. Just foul. So here is the 1-2 pitch to Addison Seuss from Rivas, and Seuss strikes out swinging at a curveball in the dirt. The Haymakers plate one, but that's all they get. They strand Connor Crawford on third base. We go to the last of the fifth. It's 5-2 Chill when we come back on the PSCL YouTube network.
The Management Trust is a 100% employee-owned company. Every employee has a vested interest in providing memorable experiences to every homeowner and board members of HOAs. It's a very powerful thing. No homeowners association is too small or too large for us to manage. From community maintenance services to customized absentee home care, the Management Trust provides just about every service any homeowner could ask for.
Hi, I'm Damien with the Management Trust. We're a community management built differently for your homeowners association. To find out how, give me a call.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
Connor Freeze will lead things off here. Last of the fifth, 5-2 Chill. Amari Quinn is the man on deck. Isaiah Martin returns for his second inning of work. It was a scoreless inning, 1-2-3. His first time up thanks to the big-time double play. His Haymakers will have two more chances to add some runs before this one ends. Here is the high pop-up down the right side, coming over, but not able to make the catch. Crawford over at first base. So just a long strike to Connor Freeze. It's 1-1. And Martin delivers a pitch. Freeze lines it right back towards me. Thank goodness for that netting. And it's 1-2. Amari Quinn is on deck. Here's a pitch. Grounded to short. Backhanded play by Korselman. And wow! That throw, it probably would have been late anyway, but that throw was probably 4 or 5 feet above the head of the first baseman Crawford, who's not a short guy. And that was borderline impressive. So here is Amari Quinn with a man off of first. We'll call it an E6. So here's Amari Quinn. Brett Koze is on deck. Quinn takes down and away. In my time broadcasting and going to baseball games as a fan, I've been to a lot of pretty ballparks, but Palm Springs Stadium is hard to beat. This Has a great backdrop with the desert mountains and the palm trees. The park on the right field wall. It's a beautiful place to spend an afternoon or a weekend night with the Palm Springs Power. 7 o'clock first pitch tonight against the Inland Valley Pirates. Game 2 of that 3-game series. Here's a pitch called strike, 1-1. My colleagues and friends, Stephen Buxton and Vince Hesbrick, will be along to make that call. And I will be happily producing their broadcast. So the 1-1 to Amari Quinn with Freeze leading off at first. Quinn taps this one foul off the plate, 1-2. Another interesting place I've called baseball games before is at the second oldest operational baseball field in the United States, Scotland Yard in Maryville, Tennessee, the great state of Tennessee, home to the second oldest used baseball park at Maryville College. And that baseball park has been around since before Alexander Graham Bell patented the telephone. If you can believe that. So a 1-2 pitch to Quinn. That one is high. Now, that ballpark a lot colder than this one. I haven't called a game here below 85 degrees, and the day I called a game there, it was 41 degrees outside, so not even half as warm, but much, much colder. Now, thankfully, I was in a glass-protected press box, as this one is fouled back towards me and out of play, but the managers were not so lucky. They were bundled up in maybe 3 or 4 layers of clothing, and I cannot blame them. This is a much different weather circumstance at Palm Springs Stadium than it was at Scotland Yard. But Scotland Yard, another beautiful park, a lot of farmland right in the back, along with a thorough road. So 2-2 to Amari Quinn. Maryville College, the home of the Maryville Scots, just about 30 minutes southeast of Knoxville, where the Tennessee Volunteers call home. 2-2 pitch, fouled off to the right side, out of play into Sunrise Park. And that is another, along with this, another beautiful part of this country, East Tennessee, known for the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. In fact, that is the most visited national park in the continental United States. 2-2 pitch. Quinn looks at a slider down low, 3-2. So as someone who now lives out in East Tennessee, just about 7 or 8 months out of the year, people ask me, well, what do you do out there? And the answer is plenty of things. Go to the second oldest operational ballpark in the country. We have the mountains. That one is fouled back. 3-2. It remains to Quinn. And most importantly, the Volunteers. The 1998 National Football Champions and the 2024 College World Series Baseball Champions, led by now Giants manager Tony Vitello. 3-2 pitch to Amari Quinn, long at bat against Isaiah Martin. The pitch. Swinging a high fly ball, not deep. Jaramillo now racing in, not going to get there. Going to second is Freeze. He had to stop in between first and second, and Jaramillo misread it. He started over towards right center, now had to come all the way over towards the foul line. All for it just to drop harmlessly to the ground, and here is Brett Kosei. So a base hit for Quinn. First hit that Martin's given up. That one low and away, 1-0. Swinging a tapper foul. But not only East Tennessee, but the whole state of Tennessee, perhaps the most rapidly growing state in the country, with many people moving from all over the United States, especially from this great state of California. People moving from New York, Pennsylvania, Illinois, New Jersey, California, Oregon, as Kosei grounds this one to short. Could be a pair. Corseman will take the out at first. So Kosei the first out of the inning. And everybody else will move up 90 feet. That brings up Adanel Baptista, the right fielder. And he goes after the first pitch and grounds it right back to the pitcher. Martin will throw to first, and making the pick is Crawford. Now they got him picked off over at third. The throw back to third, and it's off the line. Now Freeze will come around. This ball is out of play. Quinn will also score. 7-2 Chill. Unbelievable. So 2 runs come across on the throwing error by the first baseman, Connor Crawford. And it's 7-2 Chill. But now there are 2 down, and the bases are empty for Shane Flynn. The first pitch to Flynn is up 1-0. So, getting credit for one of those runs is Martin. The other will go unearned. Flynn takes high, 2-0. Ground ball to third. Up with it. Crawford slings across to Crawford. The inning is over. We go to the top half of the 6th after a short break on the PSCL YouTube network.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
So welcome back to Palm Springs Stadium. It's 7-2 Chill as we go to the top half of the penultimate frame, the 6th inning here, and leading off first for the Haymakers is going to be Samuel Jaramillo. And Jaramillo takes a called strike on the inside corner. It's 0-1. Jaramillo shoots this one foul off the netting, 0-2. John Guerrero is the man on deck. He'll be followed by Corselman. And the pitch from Rivas. Got him swinging. One away. So Rivas returns for his 6th inning of work. An impressive day has seen him just with 1 earned run, 5 innings pitched, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts, 1 hit allowed. So here is John Guerrero. Guerrero chops this one to short. Nice pick by Pavia Pico. Throw to first. Quinn snags it in time. 2 down. So quick work once again for Nick Rivas, who's been just fantastic today. And that will bring up Jacob Corselman. What has been so much better for the Chill today is the fielding. They have been, save for one play, perfect in the field. And here is the first pitch to Corselman, and it's down low. It's 1-0 from Nick Rivas. And the 1-0 pitch is inside. Rivas has to get a strike now. He's down 2-0 to Corselman, who had to get out of the way of that one. Miles Washington, the man on deck. 2-0 pitch. Down low, 3-0. So here is the 3-0 pitch from Rivas. Down and away, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to Corselman, and that will bring up Miles Washington. The Chill bullpen is empty for manager Zach Phillips, so this is Rivas' inning, and rightfully so. He's been utterly fantastic through 5 2/3, just giving up 1 hit, 2 runs, 1 earned run. That one in the dirt. And it's 1-0. Leading off of first is Corselman, as that one's low and away, 2-0. Rivas 2-0 pitch. Just low, 3-0. To Miles Washington. Isaiah Martin is on deck. Runner goes. Pitch is a called strike. Throw to second. Hits the runner, and it squirts into left center field. And he's going to be waved home. So coming all the way around to score off of a elbow carom is going to be Jacob Corselman. So Corselman scores on the throw that bounced off his elbow, caromed into left field, and was too shallow for Baker to come in and get it. Unbelievable sequence of events, as that is ball 4. So it is 7-3. The Haymakers add and cut into that deficit. And now they got a chance to do some more damage, and now Luca Fazio will get back up and working in the bullpen along with Israel Garcia. Flynn goes out to talk to Rivas and now departs. So Rivas, his 6th walk, his 2nd earned run, but still a strong performance through 5 2/3. Here's the first pitch to Isaiah Martin, and it's in there for a called strike. It's 0-1. So 0-1 to Martin. Runner goes. Swinging a high, very high pop-up on the infield. Pavia Picot dropped it! And safe at first is Isaiah Martin on the E6. Unbelievable. So Pavia Picot lost it in the sun. And now a big opportunity for Tyler Crawford. We had just been talking about how well the Freeze had played, the Chill had played in the field today. And instead of heading back to the dugout with a 4-run lead, it opens a huge door for Tyler Crawford. Here's the first pitch, and it's a called strike with a slider. Crawford takes up 1-1. One pitch from Rivas, just off the outside with a curveball, maybe missed by an inch. 2-1. 2 down here, first of the 6th. 7-3 with 2 men on, 2 out. Crawford ropes this one to right, starting in, now moving back, and it's over his head at Baptista, and this will kiss up off against the warning track. Coming around third and scoring is Washington. Following him, Martin, 2-run double for Tyler Crawford, and this is a 2-run ball game. So Rivas will not be tagged with either earned run there. He will be out of it due to the error, and that error proves to be very costly now for the Chill. And in steps Swinford. And Swinford has got a pair of walks and a run scored, and he takes a called strike here at the knees, 0-1. Pitch up and away, 1-1 to Philip Swinford III. So Rivas retired the first 2 batters of the inning, then walked Corselman. Corselman stole second, was hit by a throw down to second by the catcher Flynn. As this one is grounded to short, Pavia Picot has a little trouble with it, throws to Quinn. In time, the inning is over. We go to the last of the 6th. It's 7-5 Chill here as this one starts to come to a wind down when we come back on the Power Summer Collegiate League YouTube network.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta, For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back out to the yard. It's Palm Springs Stadium, and it's 7-5 Chill over the Haymakers here. We go to the last of the 6th inning as Rob throws down to second. It's going to be Isaiah Martin back out for his 3rd inning of work. And assuming the Chill are able to hold on, it would be his final inning of work, and he will face Everett Babcock here to begin the bottom half of the 6th. So Babcock, Pavia Picot, and Cam Washington will be how it goes here, bottom 6. And the first pitch to Babcock is a called strike. And Babcock has not been happy with the zone today, struck out looking in the first inning. 0-1 pitch, up and away, 1-1. To Everett Babcock, usually the catcher, but today getting the day off and able to be the DH. He takes a DH rip right there, a healthy hack, 1-2. 7-5 ball game. It's been a good one if you're just joining us. The Haymakers trying to come back. Babcock takes strike 3 called, and he's got a word for the umpire. Not happy with that call, but it looked like a strike from up here. So Babcock down for the 2nd time today on strikes, and that will bring up Indio Pavia Picot, who will try to make up for that costly fielding error in the top of the 6th that ended up costing the Chill a pair of runs. Now Pavia Picot takes low, 1-0 to him. Pitch. Pretty good pitch call the ball, 2-0. Pavia Picot is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out. And a healthy rip there, 2-1. To Indio Pavia Picot, the middle infielder, speedy guy. Most frequently used as a pinch runner. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Some healthy hacks here by the Chill in this bottom 6, trying to add to that lead with one swing of the bat. Here is the 2-2 pitch. Just high, 3-2. So full count with 1 out, nobody on here. Bottom 6 to Pavia Picot from Isaiah Martin. And Martin in the last at-bat got his first strikeout of the day. Pitch is fouled back off the netting towards us, 3-2. So 3-2 the count to Indio Pavia Picot. Here's the pitch. Up and in, ball 4. So Pavia Picot and his good speed will reach. And the walk by Isaiah Martin is his 2nd. And now the field manager for the Haymakers, along with their catcher and corner infielders, will come in for a chat with Martin as Cam Washington comes up. No action in the bullpen for the Haymakers, so Martin will not depart. but a conversation had nonetheless. Now Rob will depart, and Cam Washington, who is 0 for 1 with a run scored, 2 stolen bases, 2 walks, and a strikeout, is up. He's had a really good day on the base paths. Matt Radagna will follow him. Runner goes, pitches outside, throw by Rab, not nearly in time. Pavia Picot, that aforementioned speed, easily swipes second. And now Washington with an RBI opportunity here with Pavia Picot leading off of second. A base hit will mean a run. Here's the pitch, down low, 2-0. So here's a 2-0 count. The pitch to Washington. A fastball right down the middle. Strike one. If you're just joining us, the Chill jumped out to an early 5-0 lead before going up 7-2. And then the Haymakers added 3 of their own in the top of the 6th. That's how we've gotten here. It's 7-5. Washington grounds this one through. Base hit. Coming around third, Pavia Picot. He will score easily. And it is 8-5. So a huge insurance run added by Cam Washington on the RBI single. He's had a great day aboard for the 3rd time, and that will bring up Matt Radagna, who is 1 for 2 with a walk, a stolen base, a run scored, a base hit, and a GIDP. So just the second hit given up by Isaiah Martin. And that one is crushed to left. Radagna, this one's got a chance off the bottom of the wall. Coming around and scoring from first is Cam Washington. Now a throw almost had him. Washington had really eased up at the end of the trot around third. And now it is 9-5 on the RBI double from Matt Radagna. And that will bring up Noah McCarty. Scratch that. It'll be a pinch hit. It'll be Cam Buck. So McCarty, his day is over. Buck lines it up the middle, base hit. Coming around third and scoring is Radagna. Buck's got an RBI single. It's 10-5. And on the throw home, Buck advances to second. So another RBI opportunity for Connor Freeze, who's already got one in this game. So 3 runs have come across in this inning. And here is Connor Freeze. Amari Quinn, the man on deck. Brett Koze would follow him as Freeze fouls this one off to the left side. Oh, 1 pitch. Freeze takes. Called strike on the inside corner. 0-2. The Chill have stuffed the stat sheet. 10 runs on 10 hits. They've also walked 7 times. Here is the pitch. And it hits Freeze. So an 0-2 count. And Martin hits him. And that will be all for Isaiah Martin. John Guerrero will come into pitch when we come back. And it is the bottom of the sixth, the Chill lead. It's 10-5 here on the PSCL YouTube network.
Across the Coachella Valley, you'll find our communities powered by short-term rentals. These rentals bring visitors and dollars to the region. Whether attending events, checking out the art scene, or dining at restaurants, when they spend money, we all score. The nearly $1 billion impact of short-term vacation rentals generates tax revenues that fund police, firefighters, education, and many other programs that improve our daily lives. To learn why short-term rentals are a grand slam for the home team, visit onecv.org.
Hello, Power Baseball fans. At SBMP Attorneys, we believe in the power of community. And that's why we proudly support the Palm Springs Power, our hometown baseball team. After a memorable championship season in 2024, capping off the team's 20th anniversary, we're all very excited about the 2025 Power team. SBMP Attorneys and the Palm Springs Power are two teams that are committed to excellence, community, and the spirit of winning. We'll see you all at the ballpark.
So Amari Quinn will come up to greet John Guerrero here. 2 on, 1 out, bottom 6. Chill lead the Haymakers 10-5. And now a balk. So Guerrero doesn't even get a pitch off before committing the balk, and moving ahead 90 feet are Buck and Freeze. To third and second respectively they go. And now Quinn will perhaps be pitched around with the open base at first. The pitch from Guerrero, called strike right there with a fastball. Infield pulled all the way in now at all 4 spots, with the corner infielders Crawfords protecting against the bunt. Here's the pitch to Quinn off the outside, 1-1 the count. So 1-1 to Amari Quinn. Here it is, and it's up and in, 2-1. Quinn today is 1 for 2 with a base hit, a stolen base, and a walk. Also scored a run in the 5th. Quinn takes off the outside, 3-1. Brett Kose, the man on deck. He's 0 for 1. Ball 4 to Amari Quinn, so he draws his second walk. So the bases are loaded for Brett Kose. Thank you so much for coming along with us here for some Juneteenth baseball. Holiday that celebrates freedom and justice, as this one is off the outside. 1-0 to Brett Kose. This one down. Two and 0 to Kosei. Kosei came in the 5th inning to pinch hit for Devin Baker. Kosei lines this one to right. Foul. Kosei just kind of cued that one off the end of his bat. Now he steps back in, 2-1. Guerrero deals, and it's high, and it squirts by the catcher, Rob, and moving up 90 feet is everyone, and that means that Cam Buck will score, so it's 11-5. Another earned run for Isaiah Martin on the wild pitch from John Guerrero. (3-1) to Brett Kosei. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Three and two, 1 out, 2 on. 4 runs already across in the inning. Guerrero the pitcher, Kosei the batter. Here's the pitch. Kosei takes, strike 3 called. Right there on the outside corner, John Guerrero with the strikeout. So Kosei down on 6 pitches. A long at bat, but the strikeout for Guerrero, and that brings up Adanel Baptista. And Guerrero started the game in center field. Now Baptista rips this one foul. Guerrero's 0 for 3 at the plate. Yet he got a strikeout on the mound. So 0-1 to Adanel Baptista. Here is Guerrero's 0-1 pitch. Down and away, 1-1. Shane Flynn would be next if Guerrero were able to make that Baptista were able to reach. Now it's 2-1. So 2-1 with 2 down, 2 on here. Bottom 6, a called strike. 2-2. Baptista says no, doesn't matter. 2-2 count with 2 down here. Bottom 6, 11-5 the score. The Chill lead the Haymakers. So here is the 2-2 pitch from John Guerrero, and it's way high. Rob lunging for that one and saving a run in the process. 3-2. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up. Over towards the photo box is Crawford to make the catch. The inning is over. We go to the top half of the 7th where Luca Fazio, the new pitcher, will look to close things out for the Chill. It's 11-5 when we come back on the PSCL YouTube network.
It's a family setting, you know, we come and we get into conversation, and it's comfortable here is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family oriented. You know, they cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
Here's Connor Crawford to lead off the top of the 7th, where the Haymakers trail the Chill. It's 11-5. Luca Fazio out to pitch. He was the opening day starter for the Chill. Struck out 4, gave up 8 earned runs. First pitch is fouled back. It's 0-1. The usual late reliever for the Chill, Israel Garcia, gets the day off, with the Chill having a 6-run lead. And the 1-1 pitch to Crawford, and it's a called strike at the top of the zone, 1-2. Here is a 1-2 pitch, swinging a high pop-up foul and out of play. One, two. Got him. So here's Brock Robb. Robb's 0 for 2 with a pair of punch outs. First pitch from Fazio, lined into right center field, base hit. So Robb is aboard for Christian Alford. And Alford's 0 for 2. Alford just trying to move the line along here. First pitch. There's a called strike. Najee Bazil, the original starting pitcher for the Haymakers, is the man on deck. Fazio's 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. So 0-2 from Luca Fazio to Alford. Got him on the foul tip. 2 down. So down to their final batter are the Haymakers, down to their final out, I should say, as it's Fazio against Najee Bazil. And they got him picked off, and the throw squirts away from Quinn, and it kicks up off against the fence out there in right field in foul territory. Quinn will throw back in to the catcher Flynn. Moving all the way to third on the errant throw over is Brock Robb. So Fazio now has to deal with a man on third. 2 down. And Bazil takes up and away, 1-0. To Najee Bazil. Wrapping up a great day for baseball here on Juneteenth. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Baseball, one of the industries that plays on many holidays. This one off the outside, but a swing and a miss for strike 2. It's 1-2. And baseball plays on a plethora of holidays. You got 4th of July. We'll have action here at the ballpark. Juneteenth, obviously, today. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. So Fazio closes it out, and he strikes out the side The winning pitcher is Nick Rivas. The losing pitcher is Najee Bazil, who just struck out to end the ball game. Thank you so much for joining us here at Palm Springs Stadium. Your final score, the visitors, the Haymakers, 5 runs on 4 hits and 1 error, and the victorious home team, the Chill, 11 runs on 10 hits and 2 errors. Thank you so much for joining us here in the Palm Springs Stadium broadcast booth. I have been Jack Lennon. My producer has been Sam Egan. We hope you enjoyed this game and the first one today. More PSCL action will be back around tomorrow. I will be along with the call of that second game tomorrow as well. Vincent Hesprick and Stephen Buxton will be along with the call of the Palm Springs Power pregame show. Begins at 6:53 p.m. Pacific time with first pitch at 7 o'clock sharp. So make sure you join them over there at PS Power Baseball on YouTube. This has been the PSCL YouTube network. Thank you so much, and as always, go Power.